back here to protest our corrupt government, corrupt Canadian government, with a pedophile for a leader. That's right, our leader is a diddler. He likes that young pussy. That's Prime Minister Trudeau. Used to be a teacher here in Canada till he got a taste of that young pussy. And now no longer a teacher. Now he's the leader of the country. The only question is, does he still like that young pussy? I heard he's been at Epstein Island a couple times. Not sure if he's there for the young pussy or the young D. But all we know is keep your children away from the Prime Minister. He likes that young pussy. All right, let's get you looking the other way. What a great intro. I'm gonna see if we can just go manual. Oh, we got the propaganda. Propaganda cameras are trying to do some reporting up there. We're waiting at the top of the stairs, assuming somebody must be coming by. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Are you enjoying your walk? Yes. Just living the dream. Yeah. Enjoy it. See ya. Hello, Lynn.
How are you?
Good and yourself? We got 3 days left. Be loud, be proud. That's my signage. Want to contradict anything? Want to educate me? No? Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau's a diddler. Likes that young pussy. Stop supporting Trudeau. I'll do an interview. Trudeau's a pedophile. Safety first. Oh, excuse me. That one's squawking though. Trudeau's a diddler. Trudeau's a pedophile. He likes that young pussy. There's another Sue. Across the street. So we got the phone on the charger, so we're just gonna leave it here and say some cruel things about our Prime Minister while we still can. that young pussy? Teacher, because he played with the student's vagina. Trudeau's a diddler. Watch your children around Trudeau. He likes that young pussy. Hello, everybody. I guess we're feeling a little bit energized since we had our lunch. Feeling a little bit more brave now that we have some numbers. Anybody got anything good you want me to shout out? Come on, let's protest together. What do you got? Uh-oh. No more Gestapo. No more Gestapo. All right, well, we got to leave the camera up here on the wall because the battery's charging. I've noticed PPS kind of staring at me a bit now with the comments I've been having, so. That sounds like a good plan. Trudeau is a pedophile. Trudeau is a diddler. No more in school. Hey, sir. Are you for or against? For what? Out of school. Out of school. Not in school. Out of school. Out of school. Hunger strike by Brother Abdul.
brother Abdul from Afghanistan, right from the ground in front of you. On a hunger strike for 3 weeks. My brother Abdul on the ground in front of you, protesting the betrayal from this government.
Some people there.
He worked for us in
That
Afghanistan.
gentleman up there is going to
He's
look
our
for the
brother
police, I
who's
guess.
suffering a hunger
Probably not
strike
liking
right
what
here.
I'm saying about
On the ground in front of you.
what I'm saying about Trudeau.
Is obscene.
I'm not sure if that's hate speech or not. Is that hate speech?
Display towards this. It's frightening.
Saying Trudeau's a diddler? Trudeau's a pedophile? Trudeau's a pedophile! Trudeau's a diddler! Trudeau likes that young person! Sorry, Lynn. Here, I'll find out for you. Hey, what time is it, please, people? Kind people in the chat room. We need a time check. I know it's time to heckle Trudeau, but besides that, just wondering if anybody could please share the time. It is 1:33. Thank you. I can't see it. It's too shiny. Finn, thank you very much. Fing. Canadian free living. Out here trying to cause some trouble. Heckling Hitler. I mean Trudeau. Keep on visiting Epstein Island. Hail Trudeau! Hail Trudeau! That's right.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hail Trudeau! Hey, hey, ho, ho. Trudeau!
Nothing about Trudeau being a pedophile either. Still like that young Pucans.
Mandated vaccination for 1% on Canadian citizens for this 90s number. We want those leaders to have their China on us. It's a job away. When you sit there with your nice cushy job, you don't care about Canadian citizens. Then you say climate control and it's fire. Bullshit. Oh yeah, look at you. Then you care about climate change. You wonder what he's talking about. I mean, it's not easy to walk past us.
Save the world! Stop the war machine!
Stop the war machine.
Stop the war machine!
Stop the war machine. Stop the war machine.
Thank you, it's on you! But your government doesn't!
All right.
For peace! Where is it?
How's the ice cream, sir? Diddler. Keep your children away from Trudeau and Epstein Island.
Stop the war machine!
Stop the war machine!
Save the children!
War machine is basically the war
That's the way I get there, please. Yep.
think this one's the House of Congress. Take your money, sir.
We are still here.
Alright guys, let's face the facts.
Still here standing for humanitarian standing that keep us in perpetual poverty.
Trudeau's a pedophile.
Perpetual fear and permanent
Trudeau's a diddler.
because of lies and corruption. We stand for justice for the millions of victims of these lies.
Yeah, I need something new. You guys got something good I can shout out? Who wants to do some protesting? Tonight I'll turn off that censorship on my laptop. I tried on lunch, but I can't figure out how to do it. Anybody got anything they want to have hollered out? You can protest through me. You got something to say to the scumbags that are taking your money, misrepresenting you? Now's your chance. Otherwise, I'm still going to keep on shocking them with the statements I'm using. What do you got? What do you got?
As if we are in a perpetual state of denial, this indifference, this doctrine of indifference that makes it all possible is killing us.
You're talking about the crash, a link to GoFundMe. Yeah, I'm not even sure about that.
What is the name of the teacher that teaches indifference, that teaches
I don't know the answer to that question.
rational to step over starving people, to pursue a life of comfort, convenience, and status?
Trudeau's a diddler.
What is the name of the teacher that
Trudeau's a pedophile. Hey, gentlemen. Peace on you. Have a great day.
Always serves the oppressor. Look it up. It's true.
Can we even trust GoFundMe now? I guess we can if it's government government supported. Then I guess we can trust GoFundMe. But I wouldn't use it.
Lies and corruption. Lies and corruption have never seen your head. Lies and corruption. The terrible consequences of these lies. The consequences of these terrible corrupt policies and procedures. A cloud of bodies. Dead Canadians cold in the ground because of lies. Canadians dead in their thousands because of these terrible lies. We will not stop until we have justice for these millions of people who have their lives destroyed, ruined across our country because of lies and corruption. We know that they lie. They know that we know that they lie. It goes on and on. They still persist in their lies. They lie about everything from morning to night. From cradle to grave, the lies never end. And these lies are killing us. And the slightly indifference that allows it is underneath it all. The ability to ignore the suffering, the ability to respond with apathy and willful ignorance to the lies and obvious crimes and pain and suffering. This response, of course, reveals our character and we are failing. This failure is killing us all. And we will not stop until we have justice. I am here to remind you that the doctrine of indifference will not serve you when the suffering comes to your doorstep. And the bill of justice may grind slowly, but it grinds finally. Every bureaucrat, every technocrat, every functionary that had their hands, their bloody fingerprints on the war machine that never sleeps. These people will face justice. We want a full measure of justice. We want all three parties. There are three elements to justice. We want all three. The first element is to protect the public. These crimes are ongoing. The second element rehabilitation. These criminals are our human brothers.
Trudeau's a pedophile!
The third element is to punish the guilty. This is the only way to protect the future, to make sure it doesn't happen again. We want all three parts of justice. In order to achieve this, we must have the woman we never treated. We want the vision of justice.
Safety first, safety first.
Standing against the terrible lies and corruption that never seem to end. Lies and corruption that leave a wake of death and despair and destruction all across our country because of lies and corruption. COVID lies and war lies. The war machine. And we are going to do a fingerprint analysis so that every single person that has their bloody fingerprints on that war machine will face justice. We stand for justice for the millions of Canadians who've been victimized by the terrible, never-ending lies and corruption. The lies and corruption that have left the weight of millions of people's lives destroyed. Desolation, despair, decay, and death all around us because of lies. Lies and corruption that never seem to end because of indifference. The doctrine of indifference that allows us to ignore these things. The doctrine of indifference that says it's moral or maybe rational to ignore suffering, crime, pain. That's right in front of our faces. Our ability to practice indifference is the only thing that perpetuates the lies. This is why my brother Arturo suffered in his third week of the hunger strike for the terrible betrayal from John Fraser and others who promised him more and gave him nothing.
Trudeau's a diddler!
The lies, the corruption, the betrayal, it happens every day. The indifference that you can show to this reveals your terrible lack of moral character, and that lack of moral character reveals you to be irrational. Your irrationality disqualifies you. You are not fit for service. We have a man on the street here in a third week of his hunger strike, a hunger strike against the terrible betrayal from the Canadian government. A hunger strike in his third week because of this terrible betrayal that jeopardizes the lives of his family in Afghanistan. He worked for us in Afghanistan as a translator, and now he's been betrayed by Sean Fraser and others in this building. And as we step past him, ignoring him, you cannot ignore the suffering of this man. It is obscene. Your obscene indifference fuels the war machine.
Trudeau's a pedophile! Trudeau's a diddler! Trudeau's a diddler. Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau loves that young pussy.
Ok les gars, oui, si vous pouvez pas l'été, hein. Fait que, je vais vous mettre quelqu'un.
Yeah. Okay, cheers. Thanks for the flash.
Pardon?
Thanks for the flash.
This is my brother Abdul on the third week of his hunger strike. Do not look away.
Trudeau's a
Do not look
pedophile.
away.
Trudeau's a diddler.
Acknowledge the betrayal from my brother.
Trudeau for treason.
He was a translator. He worked for us, and he's been betrayed. His family is in jeopardy. They need to come here to Canada, and he's been lied to. He's one of us.
Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau's a diddler. Trudeau loves that young pussy. Keep Trudeau away from children. Keep Trudeau away from children. Trudeau's gotta go!
We're still here, standing on Wellington Street for a future of freedom and fairness, standing up against the terrible lies and corruption that never seem to end, lies and corruption that leave a wake of terrible desolation, destruction, decay, and death all around us because of lies and corruption. The war machine never sleeps. We've got to stop these lies. It's terrible, immoral, irrational, illegal, and those who have their bloody fingerprints all over this war machine must face terrible accountability. We must prepare ourselves to bring justice. We've got to stop these lies, stop this corruption, terrible lies and corruption that never end because of indifference, the doctrine of indifference that allows you to ignore these lies. It is shameful. It is wrong. It has got to stop. There are too many suffering Canadians. We will have our day of justice. We will have our day of peace. We will never stop until we have justice for the millions of Canadians who've been victimized by your terrible lies, the lies and corruption that keep us in perpetual ignorance.
But he's up there making fun of us while he sucks his fag.
Perpetual fear and permanent terror because of your terrible lies and corruption. These lies make the war machine work across the world for corporate profits, never for a noble ideal, never to protect us.
Keep pride out of school.
For corporate profits we wage war.
Keep pride out of school.
The terrible war machine never sleeps. We are guilty. We must stop. The suffering is now all over our country. Millions of lives ruined across Canada because of lies.
Trudeau's a diddler.
Lies and corruption that never seems to end. We want
Keep
an end to
pride out of
lies,
school.
which means we want an end to the obscene indifference that makes it all possible. My question to you is the same question
go, woman. You got this. I recognize your face. Trudeau's a diddler. Trudeau's a pedophile.
Justice is coming.
Communication first before you start laughing, please. Communication first before you start laughing, please. This is not how my mother taught me to talk to people, face them, respect. Joe's gonna go.
Trudeau's a diddler. Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau wants our government.
I want this late to go back to your people, please.
Trudeau's a
Take it back.
pedophile.
Break up.
Trudeau's a diddler. Ask him why he's not a teacher.
It's not even inside the
Playing
room.
with that 14-year-old pussy.
Going all over
Trudeau's a
the
pedophile.
Look at this.
Trudeau's a diddler. Tell him I'm not a fan of Trudeau, eh? And it's true. He's not a teacher anymore. We all know why. There's a consequence when you go over years. Can't be a teacher if you went hundreds. Lost him $2.3 million. Keep it quiet. You can look it up. It's available for you to find. Our Prime Minister for his children. Another one his wife thinks about. Disgusting. You must be waiting on someone. Sit here. Listen to me. See that before? My own house. Gotta stop the war before we get into it. Save the Ukrainians. Stop sending them money before they're all slaughtered. Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau's a diddler. I find that humorous. Your Prime Minister lost his teaching job because he likes that young bee. That's not funny. That's disgusting. Leave our children alone. Say no to the war machine. Defense through dialogue. Defense through dialogue. Defense through dialogue. Trudeau's a pedophile.
How about you? Can I show you?
Trudeau's a diddler. Keep the children away from Trudeau.
Thank you, sir.
We love you, brother. You're going to release the hate inside you. It's going to be okay. We're all going to recover. You're with us. We know you are. We love you, brother.
Stop the war machine. Leave Russia alone. Trudeau's a pedophile. Stop the war machine. Leave Russia alone. Trudeau's a pedophile. Trudeau's a diddler. I missed the comment though, sir. That's right, keep that crap out of the schools.
Exactly.
Not in the schools, my friend.
Totally agree with you.
Not in the schools. 200%. I raise you. You got a blue suit, brown shoes, is that liberal? Not the war machine. Goes the pedophile. Goes the diddler. You don't love that young D. Keep the children away from the road on Epstein Island. Doofus. Goes a traitor. Goes a pedophile. There you go. Good time, good time.
We stand against the terrible lies, the COVID lies, the war lies, but underneath it all, the thing we stand against most of all is the terrible indifference that makes it all possible. You know, indifference only serves the oppressor. That is the truth. Indifference only serves the oppressor. My question is what is the name of the teacher that taught you this indifference? What is the school that will claim this doctrine of indifference that fuels the war machine?
That's
It
the
is the
only thing you
ridiculous
guys need to
obscenity
do.
of indifference.
Please, thank you.
What is the name of the teacher that taught you the doctrine of indifference?
Girl
Indifference
again.
feeds the lies, the corruption that keep us in permanent war. We are guilty of this terrible moral lack. We are here today against the terrible war machine that never sleeps. A war machine that kills across the globe. It kills in the name of corporate profit. It does not kill for a noble ideal or to protect us. It kills strictly for corporate profits. This is imperialism of the worst sort. We know this. And we stand against these terrible tyrants and their obscene lies and corruption that keep us in perpetual fear and ignorance and poverty, and most of all, this terrible war, the permanent war that has gone on for decades. We have been killing across the globe for decades in a world of permanent war, and our bloody fingerprints are all over this war machine. It's got to stop. It's irrational. It's immoral. It's illegal. It's got to stop. Stop the war machine. 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 Stop the war machine.
Stop the war machine.
Trudeau's Hitler. Trudeau's pedophile.
Don't stand in the Liberal Party.
Pride out of schools.
Liberal Party.
Keep the pride out of schools.
I draw your attention to my brother Abdul on the ground suffering through his third week of a hunger strike in response to the terrible betrayal. He worked for us in Afghanistan and he has been betrayed. His family wants to come and join him, but they face persecution. He was lied to. He worked for us. He's in the third week of his hunger strike. Your ability to ignore a man in the third week of his hunger strike reveals your lack of moral character. This lack of character reveals your irrationality and renders you unfit for service.
Alright, well I think it's time for a Red Bull. Time for a Red Bull. What do you think? Time to get some fired up here. Sorry guys, I'm not behaving myself too much here today. I guess that Uncle Burger got me a little too much energy. Hey Joe, what's happening, man? Just a few people here protesting our government, letting them know what we think about our government and how they have disappointed us. We got some more suits coming. I got to get back out there, buddy. Gonna have a Red Bull, gonna get jacked up, and gonna continue to let them know what we think about having a prime minister that's a pedophile. Not appropriate.
My brother Abdul on the street suffering his third week of hunger strike.
Trudeau is a pedophile.
In Afghanistan, he's our brother. He's suffering because of the betrayal.
Trudeau is a diddler.
He's being persecuted because he helped us.
New political system, PFD.
And they are not allowed
man, right on.
to
Hey, you
join him here
homeless?
in Canada because of
You live on the street
no
or no?
reason.
Yeah.
He is our brother, and he has come to the place where he is now in the third week of his hunger strike. In order to bring attention to this terrible injustice, this betrayal, we ask for help, we ask for mercy, we ask for compassion.
We'll have a coffee and a sandwich, my friend. Take care.
Open their eyes, open their hearts.
Take care.
Injustice,
Go get something to eat.
situation is right here on the street in front of us.
We're just letting the government know that we agree with you. Pride out of school, my friend.
Asking for help.
Liberals, conservatives, NDP, it doesn't matter. The whole
Absolutely.
system.
That is
Endure a
correct.
3-week hunger
You're
strike, asking for help
absolutely
from a man
correct.
like that.
The government is
You cannot go
corrupt.
10 minutes without checking your phone. This is
Go
obscene.
ahead. Enjoy the day.
This is obscene that we have got to petition the weakest among us with the strongest among us suffering on the street in front of us while we petition the weakest among us for crumbs. This is obscene.
Trudeau's a pedophile.
3 weeks of hunger strike, my
Trudeau's
brother
a
has been on.
diddler.
On the street, his name is Abdul. He's right here. He's our brother. He worked for us in Afghanistan. He was a translator. His family is being persecuted. And they will not let them come here for no reason. They ignore him. And these are the consequences of our terrible policies. Lies, betrayal, corruption that never seem to end, and our terrible indifference to the consequences of our behavior. It is obscene.
Good chance.
Oh, you're king.
Right in front of him, man. You gotta play the system, my friend. It's corrupt. If you want to win, you gotta be corrupt too. Oh, damn it. to get jacked up on some juice. Throw some wings. Take a little break for a minute. Say hello to everybody. Sorry guys, I got a little fired up, getting a little too vocal here. Trying to spread the word, letting everybody know about our Prime Minister and his past activities. It's definitely getting some responses. So is my signage. Getting a chance to let the government know how I feel about them. Corrupt, non-caring, a big theater. Oh, Pierre's just, like he says, the honorable opposition. He's just vote him in so he can do his damage, then vote the other guy in so they can do their damage. It's all theater. It's all theater. We're getting pointed at here. Trudeau for treason. It's all just doing some shouting out. They're all controlled. That's right, Maria. They absolutely are. They're all under the payroll from the puppet masters. The globalist parasites pull their strings. Trudeau is a pedophile. Let's face facts. Right? Come on. He lost his teacher job for playing with a 14-year-old. Cost him $2.3 million out of daddy's money. Let's face facts. Pedophilia is not a laughing matter.
We're standing here for our brother Abdul. If you'll just look at it, you'll see that he's on his hunger strike the third week. Trying to overcome the betrayal. He worked for us in Afghanistan. He's trying to bring his family over. And he's being ignored. It's terrible. Please remember, the person on a 3-week hunger strike outside of your building when you go in and do your work.
Sean Fraser can hide. Not step up and do his job. Oh, I think we've only got a couple hours left for today. Government is corrupt. Trudeau is a pedophile. Some of us call him a diddler. There's a reason why he's not teaching anymore.
Here, standing against the terrible lies and corruption that never seem to end. Lies and corruption that have left a wake of destruction, desolation, decay, despair, and death all across our country because of lies and corruption that never seems to end.
Pride doesn't belong in schools. Safety first, monkeypox is among us. Trudeau is a pedophile. Trudeau is a diddler. He likes that young V. Keep Trudeau away from children. That's right, our Prime Minister. He's a pedophile. Cost his daddy $2.3 million. Let's check, see how much battery we got now. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Paul from Canadian Free Living, just sitting here on Wellington Street at the intersection of O'Connor and Wellington, having some fun, letting our voice be heard while we still have freedom of speech, whether they like it or not. And I have a feeling they don't like it. It's funny how the people find it funny that the Prime Minister was basically found guilty of playing with young vagina. All right, we're at 65%. Getting some of that battery back. If you got anything I can yell out that you think will honk honk, get them triggered, more than welcome. Keep it out of schools, folks. No more war. Canadians love peace. Protect the children. Leave them alone. Why poke the bear? Right? Leave them alone. That's right. Well, fuck you too, brother. I love it. Bend over and take it up the ass. Woo, woo. Sorry about that. We had a lover there.
In my opinion,
Okay, sir.
people who have trauma, you make it you make it be risen up in them. Like, let's say they actually have trauma. Every time they go by, you make them relive it. So you're harassing victims.
Potentially. Well, we've been told he's got a good point. Well, I keep on trying. You guys got to suggest me something better then, because he does have a valid point. We're not here to harass anybody like that. We'll save it for the suits. We'll save it for the suits.
What is this that you're doing?
Just here, letting my voice be heard.
But this is
Trying to
live
inform-
stream of some sort.
Oh yeah, we got to keep recording for safety purposes.
Safety.
Absolutely.
I mean, the police.
For anybody and everybody. It helps keep everybody on their best behavior when they know they're on camera. You do have a valid point, and I appreciate you bringing it up to me. So thank you. I'm not here to try to do that, and I didn't think about that. So I will try to refrain it to only the suits. Because these guys are... So for the safety of the victims, we will tone it down just a little bit. That's right, keep it out of schools. Doesn't belong in schools.
Another thing you might not have considered is the difference between men and women. Women actually hurt themselves nowadays because they push off pregnancy too late, and they're older and their bodies don't heal as well. So it actually injures them to push it off, right? The biology of a woman...
Listen, bud, you're not going to talk me into being pro 14-year-olds having consensual sex.
Not 14-year-olds, but...
That's what I've heard so far. You know?
No, well, that's...
I guess I'm hearing you wrong.
That's something that happened and happens.
I'm not going to condone it. So I appreciate your conversation, but I can't condone it. Keep pride out of school, not in schools.
Yeah, I'm just saying that there is an optimum age. It's right around 18, something around there. And as you deviate from that age, it's not healthy for women. So like people like you who vehemently oppose like age differences, you're actually harming women.
Listen, I'm standing here protesting my Prime Minister, and I would appreciate it if you let me.
What were we?
All right, so I need something new to yell out. This guy's making me feel bad. Well, the crowd's getting bigger. Hopefully by the end of the week we'll have 20 or so, making it more uncomfortable. Man, I wish I could read the comments. It's just too bright where I am right now. Yeah, you know, that's actually a good point. When you look at the school curriculum's not worrying about sensitivity. They get to be vulgar. Oh boy, is it ever getting hot. Abdul's fallen down a couple times. Problem is, I don't know if he's faking it now or if he's actually really doing it, because I told him, I was chatting with him and I said he should do it. Basically every time a crowd of people come by or a crowd of MPs / senators come by, that would be advisable for him to do it. That one guy was telling me where to go because the other guy that walked by, because he read my Leave Russia Alone sign, and he did not approve of it. That's right, keep it out of schools. That crap doesn't belong in schools. Says the guy in the pink shirt with the multicolored hat. Walks by, looks at the oh, of course. Tinkerbell around the kids, teaching them pride stuff, giving them options. Let them grow up, be themselves. All right, I think we can actually walk across the street now and have some shade time. Battery's pretty much charged up. Probably a good thing Buddy silenced me anyways. I'm losing my voice. Here, let's go see what Chris is saying. You're getting more use out of that chair than Abdul.
What happened to him now?
He's probably gone for a washroom break.
What happened to him yesterday?
Nothing.
Because you guys ran you. That far.
They were just bored.
Yeah, Matt thought something was happening, but it wasn't. Thought he was just checking.
I should have known better. Should have used my wisdom and my age to know better. That was an expensive mistake for me because I went and parked down the street here.
Oh, yeah.
Cost me $110.
Yeah. Rough.
Parked.
Yeah, that is expensive.
Yeah, was not supposed to be parking where I did. I was confused between the no stopping and no parking. But it turns out no stopping also includes no parking. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I am. Ugh. It's getting pretty hot, eh?
Yeah, I got so charged. Everything's overheating. One of them just turned off.
Oh, really? I'm done with my battery if you want to plug it in. I don't. It's got both.
I have a story for your listeners.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, I'll be right back. I'm just going to help Daisy out with the battery. Just let me push the button. Got any lights?
Yeah, there's one.
Okay, we still got juice then. Okay, Lynn has a story for us. Let's sit down though, Lynn. It's great for the hemorrhoids.
Well, earlier you were
Yelling.
yelling.
Profanities.
Yeah, yelling. No, I wouldn't necessarily call them profanities. But
Somebody else straightened me out. I've stopped saying it.
Suggesting to the public and to the ministers that some members of this house are pedophiles.
One member.
Okay, one member of this house, meaning the Prime Minister of Canada.
Correct.
Mr. Trudeau. So I just came out from the house. I just was sitting in the house. And
You're a quiet talker.
oh, am I? Okay. I'm a quiet talker.
We'll let them not look at you. We'll just let them listen.
I just, you don't want them looking at me? Huh.
Well, I'm afraid I'll get too far away, and then your
Oh,
face
okay.
is like the
I'll
whole
go right-
screen.
You tell me where I should be.
Okay,
So
try
I
it.
just came out of the House of
There you
Commons.
go.
during question period. And they all file in. If anybody's not been there, they just file in bit by bit. And usually the leaders of each party come in a little bit later than a lot of them. So Justin Trudeau, our favorite pedophile, I'll use your term, even though he hasn't been convicted of such. So I don't really like to say that, but anyway.
Alleged.
Alleged pedophile. So he comes and he sits down in his seat and he looks up into the gallery where there's a row seating of very young women, being like girls. I would say probably the youngest might have been 10 or 11, and the oldest I'm guessing is maybe 13, 14. And Justin gives them a nice wave, and they giggle like the schoolgirls they are.
Oh, wow.
It made me kind of feel sick to see that.
Made you think what I was yelling might be true, eh?
Well, I do believe that what you're yelling is allegedly probably true.
Well, he paid
Watching him-
2.3 million for something.
Yes.
He got his
But
lawyers
watching
right on
that, it was quite sickening. You know, the House doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really behave like that. So he waved to those girls, and they're all giggling like, "Oh my God, he waved to us!" And then he turned and he waved to another group of students, and it just shows you that the guy is a narcissistic showman beyond any other alleged activity he probably allegedly did. So anyway, I just thought you might be interested to hear that.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Well, see the gentleman behind you in the green shirt and blue hat? So he came over and suggested to me that I could be having traumatizing other people that are walking by that might have had similar experiences in life. So he made me feel bad about potentially, you know, maybe anybody. Like, I don't really feel bad about any of the suits.
Yes, no.
But the fact that even you commented that one girl didn't like what I said, or was uneasy with what I said, and you know, I'm not here to offend the people. I just wanted to see something that could make them open their eyes. Number one, because the fact that he did lose, obviously the teachers union decided he couldn't be a teacher anymore for some reason, and he had to pay out 2.3 million for some reason. And his daddy's lawyers came running in for some reason, put all that, and an NDA was signed for some reason. There's pictures online with him with young girls. Well, the one young girl, I forget her name right now. So yeah, that's kind of I was just trying to hit home with something.
Yes. Yeah.
I keep on asking everybody on the stream to give me something else to yell out.
Yeah, that's probably.
I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
No, you know, and it does. You know, we as what I call freedom fighters and street fighters, we have to always be really careful about our language, more so than probably anybody else. Really, you know, it's us that has to be very, very careful, and yet get our point across. So it's a hard job. This is a hard job. Anybody doesn't think it's hard to be out here? Like, we look like rabble rousers. We look like street people, you know, and we do look kind of like a bunch of idiots in a lot of way, and yet we're not. We're just normal, common Canadian citizens that are more than fed up, more than worried about the direction this country has taken and it continues to take. And this is what we're left with, because our MPs aren't talking to us. They don't write us back. They're not standing up for us. So what do? We're left to sit on the street. That's what we're left with. So, you know, we try every tactic that we can. What's that? Oh, I thought she was talking to me. You know, we try all these tactics, and some may be a little over the line, but hey, you know, maybe just direct it a little more.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I agree with you.
But
And
I just thought that you know, watching Trudeau waving to those young girls and then all just being like they just, you know, got the superstar attention. It was sickening, quite honestly. You know, and even if he wasn't allegedly, you know, being accused of pedophilia or accused of allegedly wrongdoings with someone underage, it's just really rather inappropriate behavior in the House of Commons, in my opinion.
Well, and I agree with you, and that totally.
Yeah.
And that gentleman's was trying to convince me that, there's also the thing to consider. Maybe it was consensual. She was 14. Maybe it was consensual. And I'm like, well, a 29-year-old with a 14, you're not going to convince me that that's consensual. That's the 14-year-old can't make hardly any decisions in life, but yet she can decide to have sex with an adult. That's coercion,
Yeah,
which Trudeau's good at,
Yeah, very, very good at it.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
how's it going here? We got a few more people.
apparently we're gonna have a lot more tomorrow.
We're gonna have a few more, I think.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but hopefully
Well,
a lot.
double than what we got today, I hope.
Probably double from we have.
Why, have you heard who's coming or anybody? Or
I have a few ideas.
Yeah.
I'm happy to share that with you. I'm not on camera. But
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
happy to share.
Well, all we have to do is go. Unfortunately, the mic on this and the wind and everything,
Yeah, I know.
can't really hear much 10 feet away.
Right.
So, yeah, I know second class Canadian or citizen. I always forget which one that is. I know his name, but he's coming because he's apparently going to come to the campsite I'm at
Oh, is that right?
and tent it instead of hotel it. Because I heard.
Campsite. We'll see.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm just not. I got here a day before because I like to kind of come and settle in and wait for the troops to arrive.
Yeah, I came up last week.
I need to find something to drink.
What's that?
I gotta find something to drink.
Why, what do you need?
I'm thirsty. Oh, water.
I might have a water. I have a water or a pop.
How can you politicians sit in this house and continue to walk past Canadian citizens? Look at this man here, starving to death. Starving to death because he wants you to listen to him. That's what Canadians want, but none of you want to listen to us. You just want to walk past us with your noses high in the air, take your $10,000 pay increase and give us carbon tax, climate crisis, when it's actually arson. None of you care about us Canadian citizens. And you send all our money to Pride Canada.
Lynn, do you want something?
Take our Canada flag down. You know what?
You have your choice.
$2 million
Is that's not empty, right? No. Oh yeah, that's been used. You want that one?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Sorry for that.
Are you sure?
Oh, absolutely. I'm only on duty for a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Care about
I've
your
still got the rest
country.
of this water, which I thought was full, so. Oops.
Yeah, you keep giving our money to Ukraine, but you won't help our Canadian citizens. Or you won't even stand by a man who stood by Canadians in Afghanistan. And he was an interpreter. Now his family's threatened. And all you guys do is you don't care about Canadians like this. You don't care about our 4 political prisoners in Coots, Alberta, still in jail for waiting for bail over 491 days. Political prisoners. Why? Why in our country do we have to have political prisoners? And why do you guys keep turning a blind eye to China in our country and expect Canadian citizens to continue to take assault by us? Not one of you have any integrity to stand up for Canadian citizens and stand with us. Instead, you walk past us, snub us every day. You wonder why you need bodyguards. Well, you're not listening to Canadians. You keep sending our money to Ukraine, and you put our money into crime. We didn't want that. We got homeless people. They need help. We are hungry. Don't bring our money abroad. Stop stopping us.
Just doing a time check over here on the big tower. Let's see what we got. Oh, 5 to 3.
And it was safe and effective. The National Citizens Inquiry with expert testimony will show different. That are actually 30,000 people have been gone in the last 8 years.
We had to get moving because that megaphone right in my ear, it's kind of loud.
None of the police enforcement agreed to call the emergency out. Yet, it didn't even cost them it. Yet, all the police officers went in and tactical. Those are Canadian citizens. Beat up many Canadians. Beat up a college veterans. Be able to go. Report for Afghanistan. We also have starving Afghanistan here as well. This year. Where are you talking through in this parliament?
Hey Chris, when I took her for the walk,
Why do we investigate all the arson fires? Quit calling them climate change. Quit misleading Canadians like you did on the vaccine, Trudeau. So Canadians, that the vaccine was the relative number in the 90s. Made us think that the vaccine was 90% coverage. When the absolute truth, it was less than 1%. And he also said, stops transmission, protect grannies. You know what? A lot of us are vaccine injured now. And you mandated it like the China Prime Minister. And it's not gone unchecked. Just like the 7 China police stations in our country. Also, 11 seats still sit in that parliament unchecked by this government and turned their blind eye to China in our country. While Canadians are not, we're here. You've also got China C11 bill where we can't even speak on the internet anymore. So we gotta come here with a megaphone.
My phones are too hot to
When
charge.
are
I
you
gotta
hear
go
us?
find some shade. One turned off, one. So that's my
When are you
problem.
gonna hear us?
You want to put it in my cooler bag?
When are you gonna stop treating us like we're not Canadian citizens?
Just grab it there, it's
Treating
inside.
us like second-class citizens during the vaccination rollout like China, where you pre-decided ahead of time, no compassion and exemption for Canadian citizens, but you gave nationals doing business compassion, exemption, and you gave Ukraine exemption. And why do you keep sending our money to Ukraine and not caring about our country and our people? We have a lot of homeless people here that are hurting. And a lot of Canadians lost their jobs because you took them away. 20, 30 years worked at a company. You said, take this vaccine or say goodbye to your job. That's the kind of government Canada has. Cold, calculating, to say no compassionate exemptions for Canadian citizens. Cold and calculating. It is. Bodily assaulted us. And it's treason as far as I'm concerned. And every one of you in this house still sit in there and ignore it.
Uh-oh.
Ignore the emergency assault on Canadians.
Sorry about that. Looks
Keep
like
snubbing
our...
us. Walk up there as you took $10,000 pay raise. And then
Are you looking for her?
taxed us.
no, she's right there.
Oh.
Taxing
Oh.
us to death. To lose our home.
Oh, I thought you were looking for her. I was going to say she's right there.
This government
All right, so our
is full of
gimbal's dead.
hardship on Canadians.
I gotta go plug it in.
we are. It's a right.
Yeah, they bodily
Don't
assaulted
say
us.
that. Say that to the Afghan hero who was on a hunger strike.
Look at this poor
because
starving
the
guy
government
right
promised
here,
to
man.
feed his family
This
and
guy's
they
starving
won't.
to death.
If you don't like the protesting, don't come to Parliament Hill where we have the right to protest, and this hill was created for protesting.
Canadians were vaccinated, mandated, took their jobs away. After working at a company for 20, 30 years, you gotta have compassion for Canadians. We're hurting. We keep sending our money to Ukraine. Our homeless, everywhere you look around. Crime is up. Homelessness is up. We gotta speak up for our children. If we don't die, we're gonna be a communist country.
At your age.
Please do not comply. Look at Nazi countries. They comply.
No, this is fighting for rights.
That's what this government is doing. All the other parties are just turning a blind eye to China and our country. If we can't speak on the internet anymore. They got C11. I'm here, and I'm here for my children's freedom.
Well, people are getting, sorry guys, bear with me while I hook up a battery here to my gimbal. People are getting fired up here.
And I'm a great grandma. That's why I'm here. I don't know why you're not here. But I'm here for my children's freedom. This government overreached many times against us and violently assaulted us. Took our jobs away. When are we Canadians going to say enough is enough? You know what? I complied. I took 2 vaccinations. I complied. I complied even to the back pass. I did. Because I trusted my government. And I trusted the media. And you know what? Pat King woke me up. His live feeds woke me up. So I say kudos to that guy. I'm too back in. And I pray every day for my children to be covered. And why did my government push a vaccination and tell Canadians to mislead us on a vaccine and tell us the relative number instead of the absolute truth? And why are you politicians?
Sorry guys, while I'm just messing around trying to get a battery hooked up.
This was a bodily assault that this government did to Canadian citizens. And it's never been accounted for. And then you issued the Emergency Act on Canadian citizens and called us protesters and terrorists.
That's right. That's right.
What's that?
I'm here, and I'm here for my freedom, and I'm here for my grandchildren's freedom, and my great-grandchildren's freedom. And this government overreached.
Looks like I'm not going to get a charger on this.
And treated us like second-class citizens. And there has been absolutely no accountability and no integrity in this government. Not one of you have ever come down and stood with the people. None of you. You just sat by and watched this bodily assault on Canadian citizens.
Well guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. My gimbal's dead. And I have a hard time holding the phone steady. Don't know what happened to my other battery. I guess I left it back at the trailer. Well, let's call it for a day. Hope you all enjoyed people watching with me. Hopefully we didn't offend anybody with some of my comments. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. I will be here again tomorrow morning, bright and early. Play safe and stay out of trouble.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hey Bourbon, how you doing, buddy? I miss you. Hopefully you're coming camping soon. Let's just go across the street for a second so we can stay in the shade. read a couple comments, see what's up.
Welcome.
Hello.
So
Have fun yet?
You think I can really go down there and get it for free?
Yeah, what for free?
The parking. You want to come with me?
I don't know where there's parking for free.
Oh, they just said after 10th Street.
Who did?
The guy that was sitting over here.
After
That guy.
where can you park?
Here, my brother. Welcome, welcome.
On 10th.
Yeah. Where are you parked now?
I'm on 10th. I'm going to go to the Red Peppers and park there because you can pay $6
Oh.
after 3.
Yeah, I'm in an expensive lot down the street. I'm good till 4:30. All right. Hey, good day.
Singing it for freedom. That's my brother Connor. That's my brother Chad. That's my brother Jim.
I'm just gonna jump over here in the shade for a moment. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely hot today. Thanks, Maria. Tonight we'll be taking Daisy for a swim, chilling out at the docks for a little bit. Meeting up with a friend who's apparently coming out to the campsite, so that's pretty awesome. Hopefully he has a safe drive. Tomorrow we're expecting quite a few more people out here anyway, so that's great. Well, who knows about the MPs coming out soon? They've got, they could be working. I heard a couple of them say they might be working till midnight. So it all depends. You know, they get overtime this last couple of weeks so they can try to get everything wrapped up before they take their summer holidays. So who knows what time they'll be coming out. I know I usually bail around this time because it's Daisy gets fed at 4 o'clock. So she's used to me coming home at 4. Looked like that guy just spit on my sign. That's what sucks about being away from my signage. Even though he was a big boy. That's never stopped me before from being stupid. Hey, Bourbon, you still here? You got that Grand River, or what's that park? Riverside Park booked yet? So we can have a nice freedom picnic? I'm ready, willing and able. July 2nd, I'm gonna get back to work, start working hard, start saving up some money so I can have a backup plan if this government keeps going to shit and Trudeau gets back in again. Then I need to go to a communistic country so I can have a little more freedom. Start living an affordable life where I can be broke and be happy, as they say. Hey, you're welcome very much. I think it was Amnesty. You're very welcome. Just doing my thing, you know, it's not gonna do any good or not, but I can't just sit home and wait for somebody else to stand up for me. That's what I was thinking, so take a few weeks off work. Who likes working anyways, right? It's incredibly hot today. Can always get another paycheck. Yeah, right on, Bourbon. Sounds good to me. Got to get everybody united. United for the fight. For the resistance. The resistance. Parle en français. Hala hala bing bang. All right, everybody. Paul signing out. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. And I will have this whole censorship that I've got going on here fixed by then. I'm not sure how that happened. I reinstalled YouTube yesterday, and somehow the new YouTube's got automatic censorship. So when I get on my laptop tonight, I'll see if I can figure out how to fix that. Thank you, everybody, for the support, and and keep on trucking. Talk to you later.